Ladies and gentlemen, here we are back at it again doing an HBH podcast. This is, I believe, the fifth HBH podcast of 2025. I have not been active at all this year. I think I've done a total of like 13 videos this whole year, which is terrible. I know I've had a lot happen this year, a lot of bad and a lot of good, of course. The bad part is kind of personal. And the good part is I actually have my own place now. So I can do a lot more podcasts, short films, videos for you guys, stuff like that. But it's about time I do another HBH podcast. And I have a guest with me today, someone who hasn't been on the show in over a year. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Horrorman93. What's going on, man?
Yeah, it's been a long time since we did one. So I've been doing pretty good.
Oh, that's good. I think a lot of people probably thought that you died or something. A lot of people probably thought that I was dead too, just because I never upload. Now, I did upload 3 days ago. I put a trailer out for Lightburn Films called Dead on Christmas. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, definitely give it a watch, man. It's going to be probably the biggest short film for Lightburn Films. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be pretty groundbreaking. So definitely check out that trailer. I'll leave it linked in the description down below. But Horrorman93 is joined with me today to do something that should have been done a long time ago, in my opinion. We did a HBH podcast episode called The Worst of the Horror Genre. I think that was like 2 years ago now.
Yeah, it was. It was 2 years ago.
So here we are to do The Worst of the Horror Genre Part 2. But we're going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to name off our own worst of horror movies. I thought it'd be interesting to give this episode a little bit of a twist. Instead of us saying like, yeah, I think this movie is one of the worst in the horror genre, I am going to ask Chat GPT for like the top 50 worst horror movies. How's that sound, Horror Man?
Sounds pretty good. I hope I've seen them.
That's what I wanted to mention. If we haven't seen some of these movies, we'll just kind of skip over them. We don't have to talk about these movies super long. I'm going to name them off, and we'll just talk about the ones that we've seen or that we feel like we need to talk about, because I've already looked at the list a little bit. I kind of cheated, and some of the movies I know for sure I haven't seen.
Well, if you haven't seen them, maybe I've seen them.
Maybe. But before we get into that, before we do that, I want to talk about something that I mentioned to you earlier today. We were talking. I finally got to see The Strangers Chapter 2. And I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I could have done a whole show on this, but I'm glad I waited till now, because it kind of fits this episode, because Horror Man, you know as much as I do, a lot of people aren't fans of The Strangers Chapter 1 and The Strangers Chapter 2. Am I right?
Yeah, it seems like it's getting more hate than love.
Which, to me, is sad. I'm just going to say right now, I'm a fan of The Strangers Chapter 1 and 2. Now, The Strangers Chapter 1, I can understand people complaining about, oh, it just took things from the original film, the 2008 film. And they did do that, and that's Rennie Harlan playing it smart, in my opinion. They're rebooting it again, so he went and took things that worked in that original film and put it into his first film, chapter 1 of this new trilogy. Which, okay, yeah, it's not as original as it should be. That's a good complaint. Now, The Strangers Chapter 2, which I just seen today, December 9th, 2025, I'm way behind, and I actually think it's a good sequel. I like this trilogy so far. I think that they're fun popcorn flicks. I think that Rennie Harlan did pretty good with The Strangers Chapter 2. Now, we were talking about this earlier. The whole boar scene in Chapter 2, I don't really understand that. Given the strangers somewhat of a backstory, I don't really understand that either. But everything else around that, I think, is actually really good. The whole movie is pretty much a giant chase sequence. And you know me, I love when movies pick up where the last one left off, and of course The Strangers Chapter 2 does that. I just don't get the hate for these movies. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, maybe it's not for everyone, but maybe I just like bad movies. I mean, what is it, Horror Man?
I like both of them as well, but I think I prefer The Strangers Chapter 1 over 2. because it
Really?
reminded me. It reminded me a lot of the original because of what Rennie Harlan did. He took some things from the original, but he kind of made it not exactly like the original. But the chapter 2, I liked it, but not as much. I think it was a good continuation, and I don't think that the backstory was necessary. I agree. But the boar sequence as well, that was kind of out of place, but it's like whatever, I guess.
Oh yeah, that boar sequence just felt like it was thrown in. I'm not sure where
Mm.
they were going with that, but
I know that's
I-
what I was thinking when I was watching. I was like, this came out of nowhere.
I'm actually excited for The Strangers Chapter 3 because of how Chapter 2 ended. I think that the man in the
Yeah.
mask is going to be super angry in Chapter 3. I'm not going to say too much in case there's still some people who hasn't seen Chapter 2. I'm sure
Yeah.
by now everyone has because it's been out for a little bit.
A couple months. Yeah, I've seen. I think it was when was it? The summertime, maybe. I
I
can't
can't
remember.
remember.
It's been at least 3 or 4 months,
Yeah,
something like
something like
that.
that. But let's go ahead and get into this. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to get into this. We got 50 movies I'm going to read off. Again, I cheated. I
Mhm.
looked at it a little bit early and I know for sure there's some on this list that I haven't seen. So are you ready for this, Horror Man?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
Okay.
see what this is.
All right. Number 1. This is number or should I start with 50? Did they go from
Yeah,
50 to number 1? I'm guessing that's what they did, right?
I'm feeling 50 to number one
Let's
because
start
maybe
with
number
50.
one is worse.
Number 50. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
This film is from 1989, and it
Mm.
is Amityville: The Evil Escapes.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen all the Amityville movies.
Do you think it was
Um,
bad? Because I did not see that one.
Compared to the other ones, yeah. Like compared to like, I would say the first 2 or 3, yeah, I think it was bad. I've seen it once and I can't even really remember it because it's like it's a forgettable kind of Amityville movie. That
I,
one might be the one with the mirror. I can't remember completely.
the only thing I know is that there's like 38 Amityville movies or something stupid like that, and I definitely haven't seen all of them,
Mm.
but that's one I haven't seen.
There's the official Amityville, and then there's the ones that made the stupid stuff out of, Amityville AI and stuff.
Yeah.
Amityville, whatever. So there's the official and unofficial. So the official was like from 79 to 90 something, like 96 with Dollhouse.
Hmm.
That was the last one, official one, and before the remake came out in 2005.
Yeah, I only
And
like the original Amityville, Amityville 2, and the remake. That's about it.
yeah, the Evil Escapes. It might have been a TV movie as well. I think it might have been that, or I know it
Uh,
was direct to video at least because
yeah.
they didn't get no theater.
All right, let's move on to number 49 here, because again, I haven't seen Amityville: The Evil Escapes, because I just haven't seen it, so I can't speak on it. Number
Hmm.
49 is also from 1989, and it is a movie called Things.
Things.
Yeah, Things.
Haven't seen that one.
Yeah, me either, so I can't speak on that either. So number 48 is from 1961. The Beast of Yucca Flats. I think that's how you say it. It's Yucca.
No.
Yucca. I'm not sure how you say that. All right, number 47 is from 1987. Zombie Nightmare.
Jeez, I haven't seen that either.
Nope,
This
me
one's
either.
giving me a hard.
Number 46 is from 1981. Zombie Lake.
Another one I haven't seen.
Nope. I haven't seen it either. Number 45. Now, this one is going to spark up conversation. It's from 1988. You have any guesses on what it might be?
No.
Oh man,
What is it?
I can't believe this is even on the list. Number 45 from 1988 is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, I definitely disagree with that.
How could Killer Clowns from Outer Space be in the top 50 worst horror movies? Worst.
It's a cult classic. It's a cult
Killer
classic.
Clowns
It's
from Outer
one of the
Space is
best,
amazing.
one of the best horror comedies of the '80s and horror comedies overall. It's
Yeah,
fun to watch. Every time I watch it, it's fun. I have a blast with it. I
I
love
have
all
no
the
idea.
clowns in it.
I do too. I have
And
no idea how that could be on this list.
my favorite character is Officer Mooney. I think he's hilarious in that movie
What are
with
you
some of
gonna
the
do with
lines.
them pies, boys?
Yeah, that one too. That's another funny one.
I love that
But
line.
yeah, that list. Oh well, that I disagree heavily with that. I don't think it should be on there at all
Now, I
because
will
I
say,
think anybody that's seen that either likes or love that movie.
yeah, I will say that number 44 I do agree with, and it's from 2010. It's a movie called Rubber.
That's the one with the killer tire.
The Killer Tire. That movie sucks. I don't like Rubber at all. I
I
watched
don't
it
think
like years ago, I think when it came
it's.
out, and I thought it was terrible then, and then I thought, hey, I'm going to rewatch it years later, and it's still terrible. I think that movie sucks.
All I know, I seen the poster and it was a tire, and I
Have
didn't
you
really have
seen
the
it?
desire to. No, I didn't have the desire to even check that out.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be bad. Just the idea alone of a tire killing people.
Number 43, I know I haven't seen, and it's a weird title. It's from 1977. It's called Deathbed, The Bed That Eats.
Never even heard of that one.
That is the most bizarre title I think I've ever heard.
But there is a movie called Killer Sofa as well.
Killer Sofa? That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Number
Yeah,
42 is from 2019. The Gallows Act 2.
yeah, I've seen The Gallows and The Gallows Act 2.
I think
The
the
Gallows
Gallows
is
Act 2 does suck.
the Gallows. The first one is way better. The second one is not nowhere near as good as the first.
I'm pretty
I
sure that
know.
the Gallows Act 2 was not found footage like the first one.
No, it wasn't. The second one was not found footage.
That's what I thought.
I only seen it once, and I thought it was eh. I didn't think it was something that it's something I wouldn't want to watch again. So I didn't really care for it, I guess.
And then number 41 is from 2015, and it's The Gallows.
I disagree with that. That was a
Yeah,
pretty good one.
they put the first one on this list. I like The Gallows. I thought it was a pretty good found footage film.
I think Blumhouse did that one.
Blumhunt?
Blumhouse.
Number 40 is from 2019, Black Christmas.
I agree with this.
Yeah, that movie is terrible.
I watched that one time when it came out, and I was like, I'm never watching this again. I thought it
Yeah,
was. I think the message behind it is something to do with like they didn't like men or something, or white men in particular, and
it's
it just
some
took the
woke
name.
stuff.
Just took the name Black Christmas to try to cash into it because of the
Yeah,
original.
it
It's
was
nothing to do with the
definitely
original.
it was definitely a part of that woke agenda.
It's probably Blumhouse's worst movie, maybe. It's one of them at
Maybe.
least. Yeah, I would give that one like 0 out of 10 probably. Don't
Yeah,
like it at all.
number 39 from 2015, Shark Exorcist.
Wow, no, I haven't seen that, but I know of it. I heard of it.
You know that's got to be bad with a title of Shark Exorcist like that. You know it's one of those
There's
straight to video movies. Probably was like $10, went
straight to
straight to
Tubi.
the Walmart movie section, you know what I'm saying?
It's probably on Tubi. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, it's probably a
Because
Tubi film.
there's another movie called Shark House. Is where a shark is coming out of a house.
That is the
Stone.
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
And a shark coming out of a toilet too, I think.
Number
It's
38 is from 2013. This is definitely one I agree with, and it is Sharknado.
Oh yeah, I remember in 2013 I watched that on the Sci-Fi Channel, and I didn't
Terrible
like it,
movie.
and I didn't continue. That's the only one I've seen of the series, and I thought it was this ridiculous concept, and I didn't like it, so I never even thought about watching it again.
That's another series that has like 6 movies now, and then I seen they were making Clownado.
Yeah, there's one coming out in next year, I think. It took like a 6-year break or so.
Wait, a Sharknado movie?
Yeah, there was one in 2018,
Oh,
I think.
they're making Clownado, which who knows? That's going to be terrible.
Yeah, Clownado. It doesn't sound good at
All
all.
right, number 37 is from 1978. I'm not sure why this is on the list because this is one of those movies where it's so bad that it's good. It's fun. So I don't know. Some people will probably agree with this, but I don't know if I do. Number 7. Number
1978.
37 from 1978 is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
That's one I recently just watched this year.
It's a good
Yeah, that
movie.
one I liked it because it was goofy. Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
like tomatoes running around just killing people, and it had some music in it too. I think it's some songs that they were singing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fun movie. I mean, I guess I kind of understand
There's,
why it's made this list, but I don't really agree
mm,
with it. A lot of people probably will agree with it.
there's a sequel I know from the '80s. I never
Yeah.
seen it.
Isn't it
Return
Revenge
of
of the
the
Killer Tater?
Return Return of the
I
Killer
said,
Tomatoes.
I said Revenge of the Taters.
Wow. Return of the Killer Tomatoes from the '80s, like the late '80s.
Oh man, Revenge of the
87, 88.
Taters. Wow. Okay.
We need to make that one
What they need to make? What, Revenge of the Taters?
then.
Number 36 is from 1959. I have not seen this one, but I kind of want to see it now because it sounds like it's right up my alley. The movie's called Teenage Zombies.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not for sure if I've seen it.
I haven't.
It sounds like a B horror movie.
Well, I
Probably
mean, I'm sure it is.
sci-fi maybe, or a zombie B horror movie.
Number
Sounds interesting.
35, I'm telling you right now, number 35 is going to tick you off. I know for a fact Horrorman93 is going to be angry from this one. The movie's from 2000, and it's Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2.
I disagree. I
I knew it.
think actually I've seen Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2 more than the original Blair Witch Project.
Wow.
I remember I used to watch it when I was 13 or 14 on VHS, and that's when I seen it the first time.
Wow.
Yeah, I disagree because I think it's underrated actually because I do like the cast in that movie. I like the characters. It's totally different from the first movie because it's not found footage at all.
Yeah,
But
it goes.
that movie, it had some studio problems with the director. The director wanted a different vision for it, but Artisan got involved, and you know they changed his movie. They changed all of what he wanted to do. So
Yeah.
if he got I think it's Joe Berlinger. He wanted to do other stuff, but of course, the studio interference didn't make him complete his vision for it. But it's a good movie, I think. I think
Yeah,
it's underrated.
I think it's cool that Blair Witch 2 went a completely different direction than the first movie by not making it found footage. I think it's a good movie. It's not one that I watch a lot. I don't even really watch the original a lot, to be honest. I think the Blair Witch Project is great, but I don't even watch that a lot. But Blair Witch 2 is one I think I've seen only like once or twice.
It's a good one to watch in the fall too. It has that fall feel to it, and I think the cinematography was pretty good. And that's the movie that introduced me to Marilyn Manson as music because the
There you
Disposable
go.
Teens was in it. Yeah, so I disagree with that on that list. I don't think it's one of the worst ever. And it actually made money too in the box office. It wasn't a bomb. It actually made
Yeah.
its money and more money after that. So it actually was
Yeah.
kind of a modest success, but it was nowhere near as success as the first movie was.
Yeah, for sure. Blair Witch 2 I think is actually somewhat underrated. Number 34 is from 1989. I definitely don't agree with this one. And that is Sleepaway Camp 3.
Yeah, I disagree with that too. I love all the sleepaway camp movies. Well, the first
Those,
three.
like, honestly, even speaking on the first one, I mean, Sleepaway Camp, the original, is iconic. It's a great slasher movie. It's a cult classic.
Yeah.
But Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 are just fun popcorn flick slasher movies. I mean, there's not a lot to them, but there didn't need to be a lot to them. Pamela Springsteen as Angela.
Angela. Yeah, part 2 and 3 are just splatterfest. She killed so many people in part 2 and 3. Like I
Yeah,
know she killed more people in 2 than 3, but yeah, 3 I don't like it more than 2 unhappy campers. But 3
yeah,
is not bad. It's a very quick movie. It's like an hour and like maybe 15 minutes or so.
yeah. They're
And I've
quick
seen it like
watches.
3 or 4 times. That's the one they made it right after Sleepaway Camp 2, I think a year later in
Yeah,
'89. Yeah, I like it. but I don't like it more than the first two.
Number 33 from 1986, Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, I disagree with this one as well. I think
Maximum Overdrive, like, to me, is not something. It's not one that I watch a ton. I own it. It's in my collection. I think it's a good movie. That was directed by Stephen King, which he
his
was
only
like
movie.
coked up the whole time, pretty much, which you can
Yeah,
tell.
that's the only movie he's ever directed.
Yeah, I like Maximum Overdrive. I think it's fun, but you could definitely tell that Stephen King was coked up. It's a very wacky, crazy movie.
Yeah, and some of the edits they do is kind of wacky.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was the first time director, and of course, yeah, he was under influence of alcohol and cocaine.
Yeah.
And but he used AC/DC for the soundtrack because I heard that was his favorite band. Emilio, what's his name? I think his name is Emilio, the main guy in it. He's pretty good in that one.
Yeah.
Pretty much trucks running on their own, like but it has like a backstory, some kind of alien stuff going on at the end.
Yeah, pretty much. Number 32 is from 2017. This one I don't agree with, but I'm kind of not surprised that it's on here. And it's 2017's Victor Crowley.
Yeah, I disagree too. I like all of the Hatchet movies. I know
do too.
Felissa Rose is in that Victor Crowley.
It had that dude from the show Impractical Jokers. Q, I think is his name. But
yeah,
like I like all the Hatchet movies as well. I kind of feel like though as they go on, they get sort of weaker. Not in like a bad way. It's just, I'm not saying like the quality of the films drop, but like to me they just don't. They just get a little weaker as they go on, and that's not really a bad thing. I'm not saying that they get like worse or they're just not as good as like the first movie. Even though my favorite is Hatchet 2, so I guess that's kind of a lie.
I mean, the strong suit for that franchise is the kills and the gore. I mean, it's not so much of the story, but Victor Crowley, his look as well, that the makeup they did for Kane Hodder, it's great.
Number 31 is from 2012, and it's Silent Hill Revelation.
I know a lot of people don't like that sequel to Silent Hill, but I actually don't mind it. I definitely don't think it's better than the first one.
No, it's not even close to being better than the first one.
It's based on the game Silent Hill 3 with the girl, I can't remember her name now, but that's what it's based on. And Pinhead is in that one again. And
Pinhead?
Not Pinhead, but Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head is in it. That would have been cool if Pinhead would have showed up.
For me, Silent Hill 2006 is probably one of the best video game adaptations of all time. Silent Hill Revelation from 2012, I actually don't think is bad either. I actually enjoyed it. I haven't seen it a ton, but like when I think I've seen it at least a couple of times. I think it's good. I think it's not anywhere near as good as that 06 movie, but it's definitely good.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times and I never minded it. Like I never disliked it. I would watch it again probably.
Number 30 is from 1996. Children of the Corn 4: The Gathering.
I agree. Children of the Corn 4: The Gathering. I do not like that movie. I like the first Children of the Corn, the second one. I don't mind the third one, and I don't mind the fifth one, but the fourth one I did not like at all.
That's bad.
Yeah, I think they kind of overstayed with Children of the Corn franchise as a whole, though. Too many movies in that franchise.
How many movies are there now?
I think it's like 10 or 11. Yeah, because after 4, it was 5, and then Isaac's Return, and then Revelation, and then they did a couple remakes for it. And they did one called Genesis, and really the only ones that worth it is the first 2. And for me, I like Fields of Terror. Those are the only 3 I like.
Wait, which one is Fields of Terror?
That's Children of Corn 5 from 98.
Oh, okay. All right. Number 29 is from 2019, The Final Wish. I think that's a movie that has Lynn Shay in it.
Lynn Shay, and I think Michael Berryman is in it.
I have not seen it.
I've seen it, but I can't remember. It's been a couple years now.
Well, that tells you how bad it is then if you can't remember it.
Well, Lynch is
Number
good in everything he's in, though. I think.
Yeah, I love Lin Shaye.
Man, he's
Underrated Lin
great.
Shaye movie is Dead End. If you guys have not seen Dead End, check that one out.
Um, Dead End. Yeah, I've seen that's
Yeah.
from like 2003, somewhere around there.
Number 28 is from 2012. The Devil Inside. Um,
Wait,
honestly, I'd
I
agree.
believe
I think that movie sucks.
is that the one? I think I have it on Blu-ray.
The
I'm
cover's
trying
got
to
like a
remember.
nun on the front of like the DVD. Her eyes are just black.
Jeez, I don't
That
know.
movie sucks. That's all I
Is
gotta
it
say.
found footage? Was it found footage?
I don't think so.
Or then I'm thinking of something different then, because there's a movie called Devil or something that I've seen. I don't
Devil
think
is
I've seen
a movie that takes place in an elevator.
That's one I might be thinking of.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not the
think I've
same
seen The
thing.
Devil Inside.
It's bad. Number 27 is from 2005, and I don't agree with this. House of Wax.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. I
Yeah.
like House of Wax remake. I remember when that came out. I think I watched it maybe a year after it came out.
Mm.
Um, it's nothing like that original House of Wax movie with Vincent Price.
Which is a
Um,
thousand times better, I might add.
yeah, because House of Wax 2005, that's more of a slasher movie. It had Paris Hilton in it, and
Yeah. What
Barrett
was that dude from
Freddy,
Supernatural?
Barrett Padalecki.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 'cause he was in Friday the 13th, 2009 as well.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie. I watched it a few times. It's got some good kills in it, and I think he got some good songs in it. Marilyn Manson is in it.
Hmm. Number 26 is from 2018, a movie I have not seen called The Open House.
Haven't seen it.
Number 25 is from 2020. It's a remake, The Grudge.
I actually didn't mind that Grudge remake.
You know
I
what's
know one.
funny? The first, yeah, Lin Shaye's in that one as well. The first time I watched it, I didn't mind it. I've seen the movie once.
Yeah, I've seen it.
The more that I've let the movie sit and I kind of thought about it more and more, I don't think I like it very much.
I didn't mind it, but it's not a remake that I would go back to really. I like the first Grudge from 2002. Well, the first remake of it because it's a
Yeah,
Japanese
American.
movie. Ringu. No, not Ringu.
Oh,
Ju on the
Ringu.
Grudge. Ju on the
Ringu.
Grudge.
This dude got his facts all mixed up.
Yeah, Ringu is for the
The
ring.
Ring. Number 24 is from 2017 called Wish Upon.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
I feel like Lin Shaye's in that too. She might be in all these movies.
I've seen that movie. Yeah, I've seen Wish Upon, but it's not one that I was like crazy about.
That got
So
Lin Shaye in it because I feel like that has Lin Shaye in it.
I can't remember Lynn is in it or not. It's a
Okay.
one movie for me. It was.
Number 23 is from 2016. I know I've seen this movie, but I can't remember anything from it, so that tells you that it was probably bad. And it's called The Forest.
I haven't seen that one.
I think I've seen that,
Yeah.
and it's not good because I don't remember it. Number 22 is from 2014, Ouija.
Oh, Ouija.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one, but I think the sequel was actually better than the first one. Mike Flanagan did the sequel.
Yeah, he did. I got to rewatch those for sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen them very much. I know I just seen them.
Number 21 is from 2015, and this is one I definitely agree with. This one definitely needs to be on the list. The Human Centipede 3. Man, The Human Centipede 3 I thought was pretty bad. I mean, I don't know what exactly they were going for with it, but it did not work for me. Now, the first two films, some of the nastiest horror films ever made. Disgusting. Especially The Human Centipede 2. That one's really just even more disturbing than the first one, but both of those movies are great. Human Centipede 3, I don't know what they were doing with that. It took place in a prison, and just to me it was more comedy than anything. It went away from the grotesque stuff.
Yeah, I like the first two, and the 3 was definitely the weakest one because number 2 was by far more disturbing than the first one.
Oh yeah.
3 was just kind of like it's like they ran out of idea or something.
It was bad in my opinion.
I didn't care for that either, really.
Which one?
Yeah. The prison, the setting. It was in a prison, and it went comedy more than anything.
Number 20 is a film from 2004 called Dark Harvest.
I don't think so. I don't never
I
seen it.
haven't seen it. Number
Dark Harvest.
19 is a film from 2018, Slender Man. It's bad.
I actually never checked out that Slender Man movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you. Just don't. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't good, so no.
Number 18 is from 2017, The Bye Bye Man.
That's one I do have on DVD.
That's
Yeah,
one. Funny enough, I've seen that DVD
I
everywhere. Disc
yeah,
replays, big lots, pawn shops. I've seen that thing everywhere. Never watched it.
I do. I can tell you that the opening scene it's actually pretty good. It's kind of shocking too because you don't know what is going on really.
Yeah.
And but the rest of the movie is kind of like drags along. So the
Yeah.
opening is really the big takeaway in that movie. But it's like a supernatural kind of movie.
Number
It's
17 is from 2008, One Missed Call.
that's the remake of a
Yeah,
Japanese
another
movie.
Japanese movie. Yeah.
I
Terrible.
think I've seen that one. And
I've
I didn't
seen
like
that movie once, and I remember when it was over just thinking, yep, I'm not watching it ever again.
it. You remember enjoying the Japanese movie and the sequels that it made.
I have not seen those.
Yeah, those were good. Those are actually good.
I think number 16 is going to tick you off too, but I'm not
Really?
going to lie, I kind of agree. It's from 1997. I'm not a big fan of this movie either, and that's Anaconda.
Oh, I got a soft spot for Anaconda
I'm not a
because
big fan of it.
that was one that I grew up watching in '90s and 2000s on VHS a lot. And yeah, I mean it's not necessarily a great movie, but it can be fun. Like they used a practical snake and CGI, but the
Yeah,
cast is there. Like I like Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube and Owen Wilson, and they made sequels out of it, which I don't really care for at all. But that's the
yeah,
only one they're making a new one that I want to see though. But one's coming out.
yeah. I'm not a fan of Anaconda. I just never have been really. Um,
It's
I
kind of like a
much prefer
nostalgic movie.
I much prefer Lake Placid.
Yeah, Lake Placid's way better.
Number 15 is from 1995. This one angers me a little bit, but I also kind of understand why it's on this list. That is Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation.
That's the one we did talk about, I think, in
Oh
the
yeah, we
worst.
did. We talked about it in the first episode. So everyone pretty
Yeah,
much knows how I feel about it. I think like okay, it's bad. Like I'll be honest, it's
uh-huh.
bad. But it's one of those movies where it's so bad, it's like fun. I have so
It's
much fun with that movie.
very entertaining because of Matthew McConaughey's
His
performance.
performance is
And
crazy.
he was slapping himself on the forehead, jumping on a truck, making some weird noises, and having that weird leg thing he got on. But yeah, I remember. It is a bad movie, but it's an entertaining one, and it's one of the weakest ones in that franchise. So,
I would
um,
agree.
yeah, and the guy that played Leatherface, I didn't like him, Robert Jacks.
That's definitely the worst part of the movie is Leatherface. But overall,
Yeah,
like
because they made
it's
him.
a
They made him a joke. Like he's a joke
oh
in
yeah,
Next Generation. But Renee Zellweger tell him to sit down, and
and he does it.
yeah, and this the look of him in that movie wasn't a fan of.
I agree. Number 14 is from 1991. We're both going to agree with this one. Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare.
Yeah, that one deserves to be on that list.
Definitely the weakest Freddy film. The best part of
Yeah.
Freddy's Dead, well, two great things about Freddy's Dead is obviously Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger and Alice
Mhm.
Cooper.
Yeah, it's not a lot of positive for me with Freddy's Dead. I
That's
think the
all.
makeup they used with Robert was cheap. It looked like bubble gum. They went into a extreme wacky direction
Yeah.
because Freddy was already getting wacky in 4 and 5 pretty much.
Oh
But in
yeah.
6, he's like a Looney Tune character. Like the one-liners in it, like what he said when he was on flying on a broomstick. Like you got Freddy. The first time you see Freddy in the movie, he's on a broomstick, and I thought that was completely ridiculous.
I kind
And
of feel like we should explain that a little better. He's on a broomstick, acting like the
well,
Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz.
yeah, well, I mean the movie's like 35 almost, so I think people would see that
Well,
already.
yeah, but if they haven't, they're gonna be like, "What do you mean Freddy Krueger's on a broomstick?"
Well, he's in a broomstick singing a
He's
stupid
in a
one-liner.
broomstick.
Well, he's on a broomstick
What?
saying a stupid one-liner. His one-liners in that movie are not great.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little soul too.
There's only one
Oh,
in
that's a
the whole movie. Every town has an Elm Street.
good
That's the
one.
one. Well,
No
other than that,
screaming while the bus is in motion.
that one was corny. Yeah, I don't like Freddy's Dead at all, really.
Okay, number 13 is from 1993, and it's fitting that it's number 13. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday.
Good. I'm glad it's on that list because I think that's where New Line messed up with Jason. I do not like that movie at all.
You know,
I
what I gotta
remember.
say about Jason Goes to Hell is it's a bad Jason movie. I think the concept is good. I think that if it wasn't Jason Voorhees, it would have been a cool, just like movie on its own. But for Jason and Friday the 13th, it doesn't work.
I think the biggest problem with it is that they hired a first-time director to take over a big
Yeah,
franchise
Adam
like Friday
Marcus.
the 13th. Yeah, he was like 23, and it was his first movie, and
Yeah.
uh, I didn't like the whole concept of body hopping with Jason. And,
Right.
I mean, when they blow him up, like that scene's kind of cool though, like, getting shot up.
Yeah.
But one thing I can really say my positives is the gore the K&B did on that movie because of
Oh
the
yeah.
uncut version. That's the two versions of that movie. One's uncut.
Honestly, every like effect that K&B has ever done is they always do good work, pretty much.
Yeah, they're legendary. You got the special effect practical stuff.
Gregory Nicotero.
Yeah, and it did set up fans for Freddy versus Jason because of the ending with Freddy's
Yeah.
glove coming out. And but that was 10 years later, so we had a long wait. People did.
Oh yeah. Number 12 is from 2006. The Wicker Man with Nick
That's a
Cage.
that's a remake that I don't actually mind. From the '70s is a great movie, but in the 2006 one doesn't come any close to that one though.
Yeah, I'm not.
Um,
The '06 remake's just okay to me.
Nicolas
I don't think it's
Cage,
bad.
Nicolas Cage isn't bad in that movie. Yeah, of course he got that one scene where he says the bees when he's got his head in the cage, and yeah, never disliked it, but didn't think it was amazing. But it's not a remake I hate. A lot of people hate it though.
Yep. This next one, I know you haven't seen, but I have. It's from 1959, and it's called Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah.
No, but I definitely know that title. Ed Wood directed it, I think.
Ed Wood directed it, and it has Vampira in it.
I don't think I can say I've seen it, but I know of it.
I feel like I think Boris Karloff might have been in it. No, somebody else was in it, and I can't think of who it is. But I know Vampira is in that movie.
I know that movie often gets criticized as like one of the worst movies ever made, too, though.
Yeah. Number 10 is from 1966. Manos, The Hands of Fate. I think I'm saying that right. Or Manos, The Hands of Fate. Something like that. Never seen it. So I can't speak on that. Number 9 from 2008. Thanksgiving.
Yes, I've seen that one. That one is one of the. It's one of the most goofiest horror comedies ever because it's
a holiday horror.
Thanksgiving comedy, and it's with this turkey that goes around killing people. Yeah, I've seen, and it also has a sequel called Thanksgiving 3, and they skipped number 2, so they didn't even make.
I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, if you're in the mood for like a Thanksgiving horror comedy, that's the one to go to.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it can be on that list because a lot of people like that one.
Well, number 8 definitely should be on this list, and it's from 2005, The Ginger Dead Man.
I agree.
That movie sucks, man. I hate The Ginger Dead Man. I remember I watched it years ago. They also showed it on the last drive-in.
Yeah, Gary Busey does the voice acting for the Ginger Dead Man.
And that movie, it's bad. That's a full moon feature film. It sucks.
They made sequels to it and stuff, and I think I seen them and didn't like any of them.
Yeah, it's
So
bad.
yeah, that should be on there. It's bad.
And number 7, we've already talked about in the first episodes, from 2003, House of the Dead.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one you kind of like and defend it.
It's look, it's bad, and I know it's bad. I can recognize that it's bad, but for
Yeah.
some weird reason, I have fun with that movie. So yeah, I will defend it somewhat. I still think it's bad. I think it deserves to be on this list. It deserves to be in our first episode, but I still have fun with it somewhat. That's really all I got to say about it.
Yeah, I remember when it came out. I watched it, thought it was fun. Didn't think because I was only like 11 or 10 when it came out. But I watched it on when I was older. And I was like, this is Yui. That's Yui Ball. He's not a good director at all. And it's just shooting, no plot really.
Yeah,
Just shooting.
which maybe that's why I have fun with it. Number
Maybe that-
6. Number 6 is one we don't even really have to talk about this long, because this is one that definitely shouldn't be on here. This one's honestly a masterpiece. I'm not sure why it's on here. It's from 1996, Leprechaun 4 in Space.
I disagree. That's far from a masterpiece.
I'm not sure why that's on here. That is the best horror film ever made.
No, but I know a lot. That's one of the ones. That's one of the worst ones to me. I don't like it. I
Number
never cared for
5.
that.
Number 5 is one we've already talked about in the first episode, from 1987, Jaws: The Revenge.
That could have been number one, and I would have been happy with it.
Yeah. Number
Mm,
4. Now this one, I don't know. I don't think I've seen this one. It's from 2008, The Happening.
Yeah, I have seen it because that's M. Night Shyamalan.
I hate M. Night, man. We need to do an episode on M. Night so I can
I
dog him
don't,
the whole time.
I don't hate M. Night Shyamalan. I like a lot of his movies.
I don't like him.
Yeah, but The Happening is one of his weakest movies because pretty much it has Mark Wahlberg in it and he's going around trying to fight the wind. The wind is trying to kill people. And
Wow.
that's the plot of the movie. This like this forceful wind is taking people and it's making them kill themselves pretty much.
Probably the dumbest thing I ever heard. But that makes
And
sense
it's
coming
probably
from M. Night.
Yeah, but that's probably one of his weakest movies.
Yeah, they all suck. Number 3 is from 2011, called The Roommate. I have not seen that.
I don't think so either. That must be bad though to be number 3.
And number 2, I haven't seen either, but I've seen the trailer to it, and I think it makes sense why it's on here. It's a very low budget film that just looks like someone shot it with a video cam in their backyard. It's real bad. And that film is called Birdemic: Shock and Terror.
Oh, never seen it.
All you gotta do is watch the trailer and you'll know not to watch it. And then number 1 makes sense. 1990s Troll 2.
Yeah, I've seen Troll and Troll 2.
Yeah.
Those are not movies that I care for. I know that first movie is like infamous for being bad. And the second
Yeah.
one I don't remember because the first one is the only one I really watched and cared about, I guess.
I think that for the most part, that list was mostly right. There was definitely some things on there that I don't agree with, but some of them, it's like, yeah, I see why that's on there.
Yeah, I can see why some of them are on there too. But some of them, like Blair Witch 2, that shouldn't have been on there.
Yeah, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I think that's the biggest, like,
Yes, that's the
WTF
biggest
on that
one.
list.
Yeah, because that's a good one.
Yeah,
Good.
for sure. So this was a pretty long episode. We listed off 50 bad horror films. This is like a 45+ minute episode, which is crazy. I've been wanting to do longer episodes anyways, so I plan on doing a lot more soon. So you guys might have Horrorman93 on some future episodes as well. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate that. Go follow me on Instagram. Follow my Facebook page. Check out Horrorman93 on Instagram. With that being said, we are out of here.